trial run. As the U-Bahn hums towards the Frankfurter Tor, you tug tightly at the fabric of your maintenance uniform. You found it in a duffel bag on your seat when you boarded, along with a note from Dua to put it on before your arrival. The moment you step off this train, the note said, your trial run begins. You are to rendezvous with the rest of your team, reconnoiter the building, just say reconnaissance.
Yeah.
And plant the specified devices in Alishir's suite. Beyond that, your approach will be left to you. Do not disappoint us, you are being watched.
Ooh. Oh, Shadow, by the way, what time is it where you are streaming? Because for us, it's like nighttime. It's like almost 9 in the evening.
If I remember correctly, he's also on the West Coast. So.
Oh, like Jack.
Yeah. So it should be like 11, almost 12 at this time now.
Slept in, I see. That's always nice.
As you emerge from the dingy confines of the U-Bahn terminal and step into the light of day, you find yourself confronted by a wall of muscle in a knight-errant uniform.
A wall of muscle. Oh, yay. Hi. Well then.
You're with maintenance.
Please don't sit.
You're with maintenance.
Please don't sit on the dwarf.
No.
Don't sit on the dwarf.
Please not.
Please don't.
It isn't a question. He stands impassively, waiting for a response. I wouldn't be wearing this uniform if I wasn't. Yeah, well, your fellow mob jockeys beat you here. Security checks came in green, so you're good to head into the building whenever you want to.
Yeah.
Efficient operation you're running here. It's almost as if you're expecting me. We were. No one gets on or off that train without us knowing about it. Don't worry, all of the correct paperwork has already been filed. You and your crew are good for the next 12 hours.
Good to know.
It's good to know that you're so on top of things. We're knight errant. Of course we're on top of things. You get what you pay for, and the owners of this building paid for the best. We'll keep up the good work, man. He nods at you. Have a good one. Alright then. Just head on in, I would say then.
Oh, and Shadow, I had to get up early today for uni, so my alarm went off at 5:45 this morning.
Damn.
Yeah. But what could you do? I have classes every Monday.
A young dwarf looks up at you, wide-eyed with apprehension. From the way that she's fidgeting, you can tell that she's terrified. She bites her lower lip, eyes darting from side to side. Finally, she takes a step towards you.
Maybe she noticed the loop and she's like, what the fuck? Oh, cool, Shadow. Come on. Go.
It's a pretty cute dwarf.
Yeah, I like the blue dipped eye. She has pretty eyes.
Yes.
Hello? Are you Mr. Varren Kimbold?
I take it you're on my maintenance crew.
Oh, waiting.
Awkward silence.
All the awkward silences. Sorry, I got distracted. My arm was itchy, so I scratched.
Well, we can imagine that that's also what the character is doing, because she's like very nervous and shit.
Yeah, she's scratching all over. Yeah, I am. My name is Jana. She tries on a smile. It falls away almost immediately. And just a question: why do you have like a bottle of lube in your hand, and why are you clenching your fist? That makes me very nervous. Please don't do that.
You never know when lube gets handy.
Gotta sneeze.
And she disconnected for oh. Did she just... She just She ended the call. Well then.
I don't know what happened. I turned off the microphone and then turned off the camera and then it hung up and I was just like, what?
Yeah.
just happened all at once. I sneezed very loudly.
Okay then.
Sorry.
I mean, it matters not if you sneeze on the stream or not. I mean, I do it all the time.
Sorry. I was just like, nope, not gonna do that on the audio. But I don't know what happened. I turned off the microphone. Then something happened with the camera and then it hung up.
Maybe your finger slipped?
In between the microphone and the hang up button. Skype and Twitch and everything on my end is just
It's all fucking up.
Yeah. So, yeah, by the way, Shadow, last stream, if you remember, it was all fucked, and then yeah, Shadow, you have to remember that. And then earlier today I lost my internet for like 35 minutes. It was bad, so...
Exactly. And as Shadow said, you angered the machine god, so there you have to get some holy incense, and then you gotta praise the Omnisire.
Well, I do have some incense in my closet in the hall, so I could actually put something on.
But does it smell like oil?
No, I have vanilla and jasmine, and then I have something called vampire.
Then you don't have the holy incense.
Aww. Boo.
This is all Warhammer 40k references, by the way.
Oh well. As long as you know what you're referencing, I guess it's fine.
I know what I do.
Again, this is why I would like a new PC, but because I think it would improve like streaming and Skype and everything. I think it would help out a lot because the PC I have, although it has recently been updated and everything, and it runs rather smoothly, it's still very old. But again, a new PC, so fucking expensive. Like, I don't have the money at all. It sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, Shadow missed the last stream because his internet crapped out. So it's not only my internet, apparently.
Okay, let's go back to the game.
No! Okay.
Okay, where are the other two? I was told that there will be 4 of us.
Waiting on my end again. Always waiting on my end again.
This is the waiting song, everybody.
Yes, and next time we play, I will completely have forgotten it. I'll probably have forgotten it in like 10 minutes from now. Sorry.
Although it probably won't be as epic as Jesse Cox's elevator song. This is the elevator song.
Oh, Serena's back. Hey, Serena! And yes, Shadow's here. Oh, Shadow's like, I need to buy a new PC. Mine fried itself along with the hard drive. Whoops.
Whoops.
It's suicided.
Yeah.
Okay. And Yana is saying they sort of jumped the gun a little. They're already inside. Sorry.
Great. That's just great.
With some things, Shadow, other things I just keep remembering even though they are of no importance at all.
Well, you do remember all the subplots.
Yes, because I watched the previous episodes to remind me. Oh, and Serena has been listening the whole time. That's nice, Serena. Oh, love you.
But will
Love
she
you
remember?
too, Shadow.
But will she remember all the details? Now that's the question.
Exactly. I remember broad strokes. Like a barbarian. Ah, Shadow. You cannot be a barbarian. You're a Lovecraftian creature.
A barbarian Lovecraftian creature.
That could work.
No, that's a Pathfinder class.
Well, there you go. Again, showing off my noobness to everyone. But you know what? I'm having fun doing this. So the dwarf wrings her hands. I'm sorry. I told them to wait, but they didn't listen. They just muscled on past me and waltzed through the front door. Maybe they heard that you were going to bring a bottle of loop. Bullshit.
Thank you.
And no, I'm not going to be sneezing on stream, I think. Because either my sneezes sound a little bit funny, or they're like a gunshot.
Well, I want to hear those.
No, you don't. You already made me snort on one of the streams.
Yes, that was glorious.
That's enough. That's seriously enough.
Alright.
Shadow has food. Everyone has food. I'm getting hungry.
You have candy.
Yeah, but I'm almost out. I only have like one piece of licorice left. Look.
Jesus Christ, woman, how fast do you eat?
Very fast. I also drink very fast. That's why I always end up drinking it more than other people when I go out. So.
Apparently, I'm always a slow drinker.
I'm a fast drinker because it tastes nice. So I'm like, yay, more. Get it in me.
For me, I like to savor the drink. Also, it helps to not get drunk so fast for me, because I'm a fucking lightweight.
Yeah, but I'm not. So.
Alright, calm down. I see that you have a toolbox. Are you a rigger or something?
Shadow is eating cardboard. Low quality food, I take it then, or fast food, or something along those lines.
Hardee's. It's Hardee's, probably.
She swallows. I think I broke there. I broke him again.
Oh my god.
Well, how else am I supposed to do a swallowing sound?
I don't know. It was just like she swallows. Gulp.
Okay, on with the show.
Yes.
Well, no, I'm not like you. Not like the others. You should probably know that.
You'll have to clarify that.
And you're not low quality, Shadow. You're high quality. I've seen your artwork.
Excuse me.
Have I given you the hiccups now?
Nah, it's just air from the dinner.
Charming. Violence makes me sick to my stomach, to be honest. I've never broken into a building or stolen anything in my life. I guess that's what I'm trying to say, is that, well, I'm not a criminal. I'm just an electrician.
If you're not a Shadowrunner, what are you doing on this crew?
Good question.
I mean, we are all Shadowrunners here, and then they just give us a normal electrician to work with us? Like, what? Makes sense, you do not.
I'm happy that I make you happy, Shadow. But I really do like what you'll make in the future, and I can't wait to see if you're going to do any more portraits of me, because I'm quite excited for that.
You're so vain.
I am. I can't help it. I'm a vain person, so just sån är det bara. Her face flushes red. Well, I'd rather not talk about it. Let's just say that someone did me a favor once, and That coming along on this thing is how I have to pay it back. Aw, she's sweet. And very cute. I bet Monika did her as well.
Here we go again with Monika doing everyone.
It's a part of the sap plan that I made up, so... I think I'm slowly breaking Varren, just chipping away every single stream.
Yes.
Now I just need him to build a bridge, and my work will be done. Letting me off.
It's the least you deserve.
Aww. Oh well. Look, in the end it doesn't matter. I have to be on this run and you have to bring me along. It's what they want.
Alright, fine, you come along, but stay on the line of fire, you got me?
Stay on the line of fire. Okay. I don't know, I'm waiting on my end, so. Shadow's like, it'll be worse when I show up. Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
She nods eagerly. Gladly. I don't want anything to do with that. I don't even want to be here.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that we all have things we'd rather be doing. Now, you said that our teammates went inside. Are you certain about that?
Waiting again. Come on.
All the waiting, all the waiting.
Click.
I clicked.
You didn't. There we go. They'll still be on the first floor. Nobody's getting upstairs until I bypass the security locks in the elevator. That's why I decided to wait for you out here. I figured that they couldn't get too far ahead of us if I didn't go inside with them.
Alright, let's get in there before the others blow the run.
Whoop whoop.
We don't want that to happen.
Nope. We need our pay.
Because that's always the case with over-eager Shadowrunners.
It's like, yay, let's run into this. Without thinking, and oh, there went all the alarms, and oh, look, the security, and oh, look, you all got shot to death. Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's do it, and for the love of God, can you please stop clenching your fist and putting lube on it? It's very unsettling.
Alright, so let's get inside here. I said over-eager Shadowrunners, not over-eater Shadowrunners.
Oh, well.
See, there's a back room.
Looks like it.
It's all there's always a back room somewhere normally. Oh, hello, a ladder. It's too high to reach. God dang me and my short dwarfness.
Well,
This is what I get for being a dwarf.
Yes.
I'm being discriminated against. Everyone is height-sist against me.
Well, maybe you could find a box to stand on, or maybe you can try and jump for it.
There's a
Like
waitress
jump.
here.
You could jump there, and you could jump. Try jumping.
That was too high for me even to jump.
You weren't even trying.
Alright,
Sorry, guys.
We got a new waitress
I
here.
just yawned a bit. The waitress steps forward to greet you, a drink menu in her hand. Welcome to Caff Shack, home of the budget-friendly caffeine fix. May I help you?
We are getting a drink right before we should actually be doing a fucking run.
Ah, shit.
You know what? Let's get out of here. We don't need to be here. Just get this mission over with.
Aw, Shadow, you're about 3 feet tall. Well, maybe if you really wanted to grow taller and just wished for it and just stretched yourself a lot, maybe you would grow taller.
Hey Simon, how you doing?
I'm not quite sure how tall I am, Serena. I think I'm like 5'4" or 5'5" or something.
Well, I'm about 5'10", 5'11".
So that would make sense if I'm like 5'5" or something.
Maybe 5.
I mean that. I know my height in centimeters. Oh, hey Simon.
Give it to me in centimeters and I'll quickly convert it. What? You cut out there.
167. 167.
Yeah, that's about that's about 5'5".
Yeah. There you go. And we're doing fine, Simon. Except for my end, where apparently Skype is acting up and my internet is acting up and...
Everything's acting up.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely not going to try and mute myself again, because I'm afraid it's just going to mess up Skype even more.
As you step through the door, you find yourself confronted by a pair of men wearing the same kind of uniform that you are. Judging by their expressions, there is no love lost between the two. Hearing the door swing open, they turn to face you. The shorter of the two, a human with arcane symbols tastefully embossed into his belt, glares at you. You're here, finally, and you've brought our little mouse of an electrician with you. Better late than never, but not much better. You're tardy enough as it is. Well, fuck you too, asshole.
Oh, we froze on my end. I have to refresh the page again. Problems on my end. I'm sorry.
He jerks his thumb at the elf standing beside him. I'll leave it to you to keep our pack mule in line.
Oh, wow. I mean, if you decide to fist that guy without the lube, I'm not gonna say anything.
He only deserves the cactus.
Well, again, not gonna say anything. Because, wow, what a jerk.
Yeah. The elf's lip curl into a snarl. Serena, I am not the one calling people a pack mule. It's the character in the game. Don't immediately assume the worst of me, Serena.
You really shouldn't, Serena. Varren behaved himself very well when visiting me in Denmark, so... He's not all bad.
You assume, I assume... Don't go into these backwards fucking arguments, Serena.
But Serena's having fun.
The elf's lips curl into a snarl. Hanging from his back is a bulging pack that looks incredibly heavy. His broad shoulders sag under the weight of whatever inside. That picture really doesn't match with the fucking character model in game.
No, it doesn't. The character in game actually looks a little bit female.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Then again, with elves you can never tell. Hey, hey!
Well, there you go, Serena, the racist joke of the evening.
He's dumb as a post, but he can lift heavy things. Might not be bad in a fight either. At the very least, he can soak up a few bullets for the rest of us. Staring daggers at the mage, he spits out a long string of foreign words in a single susurrant breath. The sound of it is lovely, but his expressions leave little doubt that the message behind the words is an ugly one. Oh, and I hope that you can speak Sparathiel. He shakes his head in disgust. Damned, useless immigrants.
Oh. I mean, we are certainly among the best of the best, or not. Contain yourself, Varren. We don't need to fist them and punish them until the run is over and we got our cash. So pace yourself.
I'll just go with the first option. Do us all a favor and keep your opinions to yourself.
Good one. Good one.
The corner of his mouth lifts into an ugly smirk. You may be the leader of this team, but I'll speak my mind whenever I please. Get used to it.
Okay, fist him without the loop. Fist him with a cactus. I don't care.
Oh, and by the way, think you've gotten here any later, pal? I've got an important meeting to get to, and if I'm late, the shit is going to hit the... Ooh, Jaina
Did you use the cactus?
Jaina stepping in.
Oh. I thought you pulled out the cactus. For a second there, I was like, oh. Oh. Wow. Varren's getting into it.
I think that's not an actual Jesus quote, Serena.
Everything's racist, everything's sexist, and... haven't read the Bible in a while, but I think Varren is right on that one. Though it could certainly be possible.
I studied the Bible a lot back in the day, so...
We had like a children's Bible at home that I loved to read it all the time because it had such pretty pictures. And I thought the stories were quite nice because they left out all the, murder and genocide and rape and stuff.
Oh no, we all had that. We all had that.
Yeah, and then we got the more grown-up Bible, and I started reading it, and I was like, I'm so scared and disgusted by what it says, I'm not going to read any further. That was my reaction to the Bible.
Apparently Serena means the Jesus. I'm guessing the guy from The Big Lebowski.
I've never seen that movie.
It's pretty good.
I know it's
pretty good.
Yeah, I really want to see it, but again, I haven't found it yet. And Yana is saying, this isn't getting us to your meeting any faster. Please, can't you see he's pulled out the cactus? Just, shut your mouth if you know what's best for you.
He flashes a hateful glance at the dwarf, then turns his attention back to you. No, it isn't. So let's get to the penthouse and plant the cameras. I'll make them against detection, and then we can all go our separate ways.
Oh yes. When we can get as far away from you as possible, the better the day.
The elf mutters something under his breath and hunches the bulky pack up a little higher on his back. His muscles bulge under the strain of it. I'm a pretty strong dwarf. I can take some of it. I sympathize with this elf. That pack looks heavy. I can help you with it if you want. The elf blinks uncomprehendingly and takes a half step back. I told you, he can't understand a word you're saying. Nothing comes out of his mouth but that pigeon drivel the elves call a language. A Teartanger dialect, if I'm not mistaken. I wish that it was all a favor and go back.
Cactus. Just cactus, Varren. Get on with it.
Address the elf. Can you understand me at all? The muscle tones of the elvish tongue pour out of his mouth again, but you can make out a word. His dialect is quite foreign. It is unlike the form of spiritual spoken by the elves of Tirna Onog. The elf falls silent. He looks just as frustrated as the mage is.
Tirna? That's the name of the Irish pub here in Aarhus, where I live.
Well done.
We didn't go there, unfortunately. That's why they had the quiz night and karaoke night.
Would have loved to go there.
Yeah, would have been fun. Though I got sick, so...
Well, yeah. I tired you out, so...
Yes. No, at least we got to go to the food market, and you got to try out some Danish cuisine, so yes. That was good. Besides being on my meds, I'm not sure going to be the best idea. Or maybe it would have. Who knows?
Mutter under your breath. So Lucas sent me in here with a civilian, an asshole, and a guy who doesn't speak German. Wonderful. Your words doesn't seem to have much impact. The elf's scowl deepens.
There certainly is, Shadow, and I do not drink beer. But usually I can get like a rum and coke or a safari and Sprite, so that tends to be my preferred.
I usually go for a good cider.
Also nice. And then I also like licorice shots, so I tend to get a lot of shots as well. Again, I'm not a lightweight like you, so.
Well done.
I mean, I got a lot to drink at my birthday, and I barely got tipsy. So, I think I got like 2 or 3 rum and cokes, 1 orange juice and vodka. Then I got 2 big drinks, and then I got 2 or 3 shots, and yeah, that was fine.
I remember on my birthday I had a Desperado beer, which is like a beer made of based on tequila.
Yeah.
I had a Long Island iced tea, and I had 2 what they called hurricanes.
There is a lot of alcohol in a Long Island iced tea, just.
Yeah, and then I was off.
Oh.
Alright.
Serena's getting a new headset. Woohoo! Hope it gets to you soon.
It's a headset for streaming on her Xbox.
Yeah.
Alright. I get the distinct impression that none of you actually want to be here, but we've got a job to do, so you're all gonna have to suck it up and deal.
Well, Shadow, I'm not a big fan of tequila, but then again, I've been told that the tequila we get over here in Europe and is not like real tequila. That's just piss in a bottle, basically. And if you want the real stuff, you actually have to go to Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Uskun, Desperado beer is really nice with a lime in it. That's how I usually drink it. Again, Desperado beer is like the only beer that I can actually drink. It's one that's not totally bitter.
No, I just prefer Safari rum and Sprite. I should actually get myself a bottle of Safari rum, I think, and just have it in the fridge with some Sprite.
Yeah,
because, oh my god, it's delicious.
I mean, I would also go, if I see something like a cider, I would immediately go for that. And then after that, we just do cocktails after that.
I like daiquiris. For my birthday, I got a strawberry daiquiri, and then I got I think it was called a passion daiquiri. It was like with passion fruit or something like that. It was like yellow and very, very good. Very fresh to drink. It was so nice. And 2 for 1 on drinks all night, so we got a bit extra to drink. So I think I might have missed a few rum and cokes in my counting, because I might have gotten more. But yeah, I wasn't like drunk, like not being able to walk or stand up straight or slurred speech or anything like that. And I did not have a hangover the next day after only 5 hours of sleep. So
yeah, I mean, for me, I've been very drunk, but I've never been blackout drunk, and I never had a hangover.
Oh,
What was that?
nice.
What was that you got out there?
It's Simon. He is recommending a cider in the chat
Magnus Brumus.
that I'm going to note down.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll be able to get somewhere.
I'll also try to remember that.
Yeah.
Alright. The mage leers at you. Wonderful pep talk. Really, really magnificent. I can see why you were placed in charge of this run. Now can we please get moving? I don't have all day.
Cactus. Cactus.
After this mission. We still need him if we get into shenanigans.
Oh, Shadow, you get sleepy like Jack does sometimes on stream? Just to remind everyone.
Did he fell asleep on stream?
Yeah, that was glorious. And Yana is saying, we know, you have a meeting. God, seriously. Alicia's apartment, but there are a few things that we'll need to do first. And yes, Varren, please keep that cactus handy. Please. And you usually can never go wrong with a rum and coke, Shadow. I would say, unless you're in Greece. I had one rum and coke when I was in Athens, and it was so bad. I was like, I'm just gonna order a rum and coke because that's like a safe bet. In Greece, no. It was like rum and then 5 cups of coke, and that was it. And I was just like, that's not a rum and coke. Oh no. Ah, I see, Simon.
And Magnus anywhere else?
Well, there you go.
Well done.
And Yana is continuing a little spiel. If you can get me to a building access panel, that's on the same circuit as the penthouse, I should be able to put a security system into maintenance mode. The job will take some creative rewiring. Well, that and whatever's in the pack that the elf is carrying. My employers gave me the schematics.
But Simon, I like my cider sweet.
Yeah, ow. Sorry, it's just... Ow. Neck.
Oh, okay, see you later, Serena.
Aw, hacks, Serena, all the hacks.
I mean, like, the best cider I ever had was this strawberry and lime one. It was amazing.
I had a very nice one when I went to Wales. It was like a berry kind of one. Different kind of berries, I think.
Yeah.
That one was nice.
The one I got was in Oxford.
Ooh. We don't really do cider here in Denmark. We have a few kinds. We have Somersby.
Somersby, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I know of. I think there's like 1 or 2 more, but I think there's something called Mokai. I think that's a cider as well, but that's more for like teenagers who just started drinking. So.
The most common one over here is Strongbow.
That's an awesome name for a cider.
Right. And do you know where we'll find that access panel mouse?
Yana here. Seriously, Varren, that cactus, please keep it handy.
It always is. And it's
Good.
very, very dry.
Even better. Even better.
Straight out of the desert.
And quit calling me that. She takes a moment to calm herself. And yes, I do. There's an access panel in one of the mid-range apartments on the same floor. My contact gave me a key code that should get us in.
You've said should twice already. That makes me feel uneasy.
Just saying.
Snarl, snarl, snarl.
Yes, many snarls. Many snarls.
Many grumbles.
Grumble, 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 grumble. And that sounds delicious, Simon. And I'm not sure I want to try sake shadow because I'm kind of afraid it's gonna result in a migraine attack.
I've had sake. It's very, very dry.
Again, I have a sweet tooth, so.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing I can do about that. It's a plan that I was given, and we're stuck with it. So unless you have a better idea, we'll just have to follow our instructions and hope for the best.
Next part is again for her.
I figured. But it doesn't seem like I'm as far behind as I was last time we streamed. Friday.
Very good.
She turns to face you. Get me to a building access terminal on this floor, and I can rewire the elevator. That's the first thing that we need to do. Once we're upstairs, we use the code I was given. I rewire Alish's security system, and we hide the cameras in his pocket.
So there we go.
Hair.
Hair, all the hair.
All the hair, all the time. I need to get a haircut.
I got one recently.
Yeah. With me, money. That's how it goes. Her brow furrows. Well, that's a theory anyway.
Alright then, let's go.
You sound very, very upbeat for this mission, Mr. Varren and Kimbold.
Very much.
Oh, by the way, Simon, since you are in Sweden, I have to meet you someday too. Because you're just right across the bay. And I want to meet and hug all the stockpitters.
A boutique food kiosk. The sign out front advertises a variety of locally sourced foodstuff, all of them terribly overpriced. Glancing in the self-serve refrigerated section of the kiosk, you find a variety of sandwiches wrapped in slick plastic. You can eat for the week for the price of one of these things. Alright. Let's go find that utility room. Oh, here we go. I think I already found it.
Your beard is getting its own life then, Shadow, I take it? Its own personality, hobbies, opinions, everything, acting like a stubborn teenager. Yeah, I'm sure most guys have been there.
My beard, I keep it under control by just snipping away at it from now and then.
Well, that's the way to do it, I guess.
Exactly.
Yana studies the junction box for a moment, then turns to face you. See that guy in the hallway? Yeah, that guy. Well, he was standing next to a junction box, just like this one. Looks like they're both on the same circuit too.
So...
Cactus. Oh, thank God. You actually need to buy yourself a cactus you can just hold up to the camera for me. Just joking. So I could use this one to overlook the one that the guard is standing by. She looks at the junction box again and nods. Yeah, I could feed a nice power spike into that one from here. You know? If you wanted me to.
What would that do?
Shadow, I grow a manly beard so I look like a tiny lumberjack. A tiny lumberjack. You become more amazing every day, Shadow. I could make a loud bang and arc enough voltage into that hallway to knock out a gang of trolls. So, what do you say?
Let's wait with that option. I don't want to blow our cover like right away.
Wise choice, I say.
I'd rather you didn't. We'll find another way past the guard. We can always come back to this if everything else fails.
Yeah, true. Well, so maybe we could meet in Copenhagen. Halfway from either of us. You're welcome, Shadow. And Yana is saying, fine by me. Just thought I'd offer.
Alright.
Oh. And thank you for keeping the cactus within reach. Really appreciate it.
Good. Well, let's try and talk with the guard first, to see if I can get it out of the way like that. Alright, Knight Errant Guard. The guard stand shifts slightly as you approach. Can I help you? Yeah, could you open the door to the utility area? We have some work to do in there. You can't read the guard's expression through his mirrored face mask, but his body language makes it clear that he's staring at you. This door is security coded Delta grade. Your ID says it's just a Theta, so no, I can't open the door.
I have never heard of the amazing screw on head, Shadow. I have read the turn of the screw, but I don't think that's the same thing.
No.
And yes, Simon, sounds like a plan.
You are meeting so many people, aren't you?
Yes, because I do want to meet people. I want to have friends in real life. So now I have you in real life, because we met.
Yes.
And hopefully Dominic and I will also become good friends when we meet. And maybe if I meet Simon in real life, we'll also become good friends. And then I'll have many friends IRL. Because I want that.
You're not listening. We have work to do in there.
Shut up. You're just making it worse.
I heard him loud and clear, mob jockey. Now you listen to me. Nobody without Delta clearance get through this door, period. I'd suggest you talk to management if you really do need to be in here. They'll upgrade your clearance, otherwise, piss off.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Guardman, my name is Shana, and thank you for saying that to James. Thank you.
But I have enough charisma. Cool down, we're on the same side here. This is a ditch pest problem, I'm sure of it. I don't envy you guys having to work with them every day.
I'm just writing that down, Shadow. That sounds right up my alley.
Dang it, I needed the next etiquette. Well, I guess we'll have to fry him. The guard's shoulders relax. Yeah, I hear you. I swear it's amazing that anyone gets anything done at all around here. Tell you what, you don't need to go all the way back to management. Just call in and get your clearance changed. I'll let you guys in as soon as the alteration comes through. My comlink's down. I'll need to use the one around the corner. Thanks for everything, man. He tilts his head. Catch you later. Alright.
Aw, thanks, Shadow. I think all the slot pit people deserves all the friends.
Suspected.
Because we are all nice and weird and dysfunctional and amazing and lovely and huggable. Oh, it's also a comic? Well, I wrote it down, Shadow, so I can go and check it out.
There we go.
So, is it time to set the guard? Yep, alright. Oh, he exploded in blood.
Yes, he did.
Wow. Nice going, Yana.
Alright. Wordlessly, Jaina pops an access panel at the base of the terminal and begins sniping wires. A few minutes later, she replaces the panel's cover and stands.
Just wait a few seconds and then I should be right there.
Alright then.
And in about 10 minutes time, would you be opposed to a quick bathroom break?
No, that's fine.
Goody. Alright, that should do it. I bypassed the security lock on the elevator, and yeah, we're good to go upstairs.
Let's get moving then.
It is, Shadow, it's butt kicking time.
Not quite. Still have to get to the elevator.
Maybe it's time to kick James's butt. And then shove a cactus. A very dry cactus inside of it.
Tech vendor, corporate woman. Alright, let's get in here.
You know what, Shadow? I kind of agree, but I also feel like that would be kind of dwarfist.
A dwarf can be purdy.
Yes. Everyone can be pretty. I mean, if I can be pretty, then everyone can be pretty. Alright. I'm gonna need you to get me to this floor's access panel. That'll be in room 303 on this floor. Door combination is 14291. She glances up at you. Make sure to write that down.
Already did it. Yeah, I got it. Another Jaina part.
Yeah, I think it froze for a second. Or are we back? Oh, I think it's back. Huh. Okay. Once I'm there, I can put the penthouse door in maintenance mode, and that'll set its key code combination to 11111. 5 times 1. So yeah, we shouldn't have any trouble getting into plant the cameras, and that should be it, I guess. Is it always this simple?
We've been making halfway decent time. Not good, but not terrible. But I can't afford any more delays. He cracks his knuckles. I hope that no one else gets in our way for their own sake. Yeah, tough guy, you're in a hurry, we get it. Now shut up about it already.
Maybe show him the cactus.
The ugly smile falls away from his face. What replaces it is uglier. If I weren't under instructions to follow your lead, this would be a very different conversation. Oh. Jaina's spinning some fire here.
Wow, okay. Just give me a few seconds and I'll be there. Everyone knows dwarf women have beards. Well, according to Lord of the Rings, yeah.
Yep.
No, I don't think you're hideous, Shadow. I don't know what you look like, but I can imagine you look like everyone else, quite average. Like me.
You're more than average.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, now I blush. I'm not good with compliments. Oh, please don't go down. Please don't go down. Please don't. Oh, okay, we're back. Yeah? Well, you are, so shut up and deal with it. She shakes her head in disgust. God, I wish that we didn't need you to finish this job.
His lip curls into a sneer. Sadly for all of us, you do. Oh, and by the way, we're going to have words when this run is over, mouse.
Quit calling her mouse. She might be tiny, but she seems lovelier than you. She seems better than you in every way possible.
A stream of caustic syllables pours out of the elf's mouth. His back is stooped under the weight of his pack, but his hands have clenched into fists. He rolls his eyes and points a bony finger at the elf. Look, it's trying to speak.
You know what, you could always do a preemptive cactus strike on him. I seriously would not mind. He is... preemptive cactus strike. If that was possible in this game, I would go for it 100%. But we have to do with Yana right now, so...
Exactly.
I want to get this over with, Varren Kimbold. I want to get away from these people and go home.
You and me both. Alright,
I agree, Shadow Mouse does sound like an adorable nickname, but the thing is, I don't think it's an adorable nickname if you're a dwarf.
Shall we have our little break here?
Yeah, I just really need to pee. Sorry.
That's fine. Okay, everyone, 5-minute break.
And then we'll be right back.
Yes.